Alright, so you press a button,
You can't do that, huh?
boom, or you can just, shift space, search, remove, green, you just select on that. Alright, so finally I think it's the time to repopulate this channel and back again. So here's a quick rough halal tutorial where we're gonna remove the green screen, make a macro for it, assign it to a key, and see if it works. Alright, so we have this clip. We need to remove the green screen off it. So we're just gonna select the clip, hit fusion. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna zoom out with the minus. So here we have our media in, here's our media out. So you just shift space, search for 3D here, something like that. You just select it, add it. Alright, you just got added like not like that, obviously. You just hold shift and plug it out, and then again select on it, hold shift and drag it to this line until you see like it's both sides glowing, and you just leave it like that. This basically plugs this thing in the chain. If you plug it out, you can do it in the manual way, like Among Us mode. You just disconnect this wire and just connect this output to this yellow thing and connect this output to this yellow thing. Both are same basically. Great, never mind. You just select this D here and you just come here. You can see this thing. You just basically select this and then you just left click and drag here, which boom, there we go. So now if you zoom it in, you see like there's more green to it. So you just come here, there is this despill option. You just crank it up to 1. You can go on the key adjustment and you can do crazy customization here, but I don't want to overcomplicate it. So you just simply crank the despill. This thing is gone. Problem solved. That's it. Great. Now we need to save it as a macro. Now how you do it is you basically need to first click here. That would add like a background node, and then you just connect this background node with this media out here. Great. It was like, oh, this thing went black. I mean, no, just don't worry. And then we need a merge layer. I think that's it. You just click on that. That creates this merge layer. You just hold shift and plug it in just like that. And you just, attach the output of the D here to this green thing like that. Great. And then you go to the background layer. You can see this black. This is not transparent. So for that, you just make this, decrease this alpha all the way here to alpha to 0, just like that. And all of a sudden, you have this thing. Great. Now we need to convert it into a macro. One more thing, make sure nothing is like, it's not like this, like make sure it's not like tangled up or like jumbled up like that. No, don't do that. It might cause some glitch. Make sure it's just clean. Select all these nodes from the left side, not the media out. Boom, great. Now hit right click on any of these. You go to this macro, create macro, and here you just name it whatever you want to name it. For example, I'm gonna name it remove underscore green 1. Maybe, the simpler the better, but I'm an overcomplicated guy. But never mind. Once you do this, you come here to this 3 dot, click on it, then you just save as group, and then open a directory that you can track back. For example, I'm gonna use like my default, like where I generally put my macros, Davinci 20.1 macro keyboard here, and just basically remove green 1 dot setting, just as that. You just hit save, close it. Alright, great. So now what we need to do is you go to this effects and then you go to the templates. Okay, great. And you can see like here are all my other macros, or like other things, like other plugin, and like the template you just put it in, or you have these other stuff. Great, nice. You click this 3 dot, you hit show folder, and this is what we need right now. So what we need to do is go to the directory where you saved your macro. So where is that? Like remove green dot setting, and you just copy it, and then you go to this directory, which you open through Davinci Resolve 3 dot. Now if you see an edit folder over here, great. If you don't see it, make one and name it exactly like edit edit. Great. You open inside of it, and you should see effects and titles, like these 2 folders. Now we're gonna work with effects, so if you don't see an effects folder, you just basically create a folder and name it EFFECTS basically, and you open it, and now you can create whatever folder you want, whatever name you want to put. For me, I created a folder called macros, inside of which I'm going to put all my macros. For you, you can create like whatever you want. Like basically you open macros and you just paste that thing. There you go. Remove underscore green 1.setting. Great. Now you need to restart your Davinci Resolve, so I'm just gonna close it. Alright, so we restarted Davinci Resolve. Now you go to the effects tab, and then you go to the effects here, and if you scroll it down, you should see this macros folder, or whatever folder you named, and under which you'll find your macros. For me, I have this remove green. So for example, I'm gonna go to the media pool, I'm gonna import this thing on the timeline. So here we go, our green thing. And if you go to the effects, and if you just take this remove green screen, you apply it, boom, it works. That was great. But you know what's better? You just do shift space and you search remove underscore green, and you select on, boom, it applies. And you know, if you're just as sane as I am, we're gonna assign it to a key in our secondary keyboard. So we're gonna press a button and it just basically applies, just as you saw in the preview. Let's do it. Alright, so for that we need to go back to our macroforge.pyaw. Okay, for context, if you're seeing this video for the first time, this is not a plug and play solution. You need to set it up before you do what I'm doing right now. For that, you need to watch the main video where I've shown how you just set it up, the whole thing. After you watch the thing, come back here, and this is how we do it. So we're gonna basically double click on the macroforge.pyaw. This would open this very old Windows XP box. I know, I'm working on a better UI. So basically here you need to type the name of the macro you just created. For me, I named it remove underscore green 1, so I'm gonna type that here. So we're gonna type remove underscore green 1, and then we're gonna hit generate, and this should generate a file named remove underscore green 1.pyaw. Now we're just gonna open our HID macros, and then we're gonna hit new, and then here we're gonna do, like, we're gonna name it Davinci remove green screen, something like that. We're gonna hit scan, and now we're gonna press whatever key you wanna assign in your second keyboard for the macro you just created. So I'm gonna press this over here for mine. Great. So I assigned that key for that. Now, alright, great. Now you select run application, you hit this 3 dot, and here you go to all files, and then, alright, so we're gonna go to the Crane code 2025. Oh, shit. We're gonna go to the final codes, and this is what we created, remove underscore green.pyaw. You just select it, and you hit open. You just hit save. Great. So now if we open Davinci Resolve, and if you select the clip, and if you press the button, boom, that works. Also, if you want to change the strength of it, or if you want to make some adjustment, you can come here, this icon over here, you can just click on it, and this would open this fusion thing. So basically you can double click on this yellow box where you can see the whole thing. So if you wanna make any changes to it, you can make changes to it. For example, you can add sharpen, my lord, sharpen node here, and you can just plug it in with this, and you can just like go way, no, that's too much. You can go like 3.1, and then you can just decrease the blend to like 0.310 and make like sort of stuff like that, or you can just directly 1.9, something like that, just increase the strength of it. Do whatever you want to do, and you know, basically you can do it. If you want to see if it works for other thing, great. So you just select on it, press the button, boom, that works. Alright, so that was the quick tutorial. Thanks for watching, and good night, good luck, stay safe, and keep yourself alive, stay human, don't be a puppet. Oh, just kidding. Thanks for watching, see ya in the next video, till then, peace. And also, if you want to watch the full video, how to set the whole macro keyboard up, just watch over there. But yeah, inshallah, I'm gonna bomb.